Hi guys, welcome back. I'm glad you stuck around this far. So what we're going to do now is building the website proper. It's going to be fun. So now we have, from the previous class, we have our domain, we have our hosting plan, we have our design inspiration, and we have our logo. So what next? Building the website proper. So when you go to your namecheap.com, when you log in, you see your dashboard like I earlier said. So on your dashboard, you see your domain. Now, how do you access that domain to get started building your website? The tool you use is called a cPanel. Now, it's not that scary. It's actually really fun. I'm going to show you how to navigate the cPanel, where to see the domain, where to create a WordPress interface, and how to build from there. So for a start, we're going to be using my own personal domain, Steven.tech. And you see this structure here after the house. Yes, this structure. So you hover down and click on the cPanel. It will open another tab. So this tab is where your cPanel entails. So your cPanel is like everything in your house. You know, in your house, you have your kitchen, you have your laundry, you have your gym, you have your living room, you have your foyer. Everything in your house is what your cPanel actually does for you. So off the bat, you see auto backup, you see Google Ads, you see Namecheap SSL. So your SSL is your security for your website. So it shows you everything that's happening in your website based on security. Then you have your email accounts, you have your forwarding, you have your file manager, you have your database, you have your, it's not that scary. I will take you through each of these tools. So the first thing you see here is auto backup. So this is an exclusive platform for Namecheap customers. It helps you to back up your updates every quarter or every month or every year. Like I said, I love Namecheap. This is not an ad for them. I've been there for the past 5 years and they've never failed me. The next thing you have is your email accounts. So email accounts are for those people that want to create email addresses for customers. For example, I have a friend who has a digital marketing agency and she charges real amount of money just to create email accounts for customers that have their own domain. Most people don't know this is actually free. They think you have to pay for it to create accounts for your own company, but you don't have to. As long as you have this information, you can charge people to create custom-made email accounts for them. For example, you see emails such as info@yabaleft.com or go or hello@wakanow.com. That is created in this section called email accounts. So let's create one. Okay, so now I want to create an email account for a client. Let's say a client has asked you to create an account for their company or for their personal use, or you just have a domain and you want to have your own personalized email addresses. So this is where you create it. So you come to email accounts, you right click, you open link in a new tab. You click on it, then you come to this blue create button, you click on it. Remember, if you have different domains on one account, they can be found here. So make sure that you're creating an email account for the right domain. So like I earlier said, I'm going to be working on Steven.tech. So you come to Steven.tech and I want to create a username. So username is the first portion of your email address. For example, let's say you have a Gmail account that says johndoe@gmail.com. John Doe is your username, and gmail.com is that domain. But you have your own personalized domain. which is johndoe.com. So you want to create a username for that domain. Let's say I want to use yanga@steven.tech. So I type yanga@steven.tech, then auto-generate password. I like to auto-generate password because it's safer and it's more secure. So I auto-generate password, then I click create. It automatically creates an email address for you. So you can scroll down and you see here, yanga@steven.tech. So it's that simple. The next thing you see here is folders. Let's say you don't want the mails to come to your own personalized email, or you want to come to your own personalized email, then a copy of that mail is sent to your own Gmail account or your own Yahoo account because you can easily access it. You do that in folders. So to do that, you come to folders, you right click, folders. You type the folder you want to send it to. So you type add folder, the address, which person's address do you want it to go to? I want it to go to yanga@steven.tech, and it should be forwarded to. This means that every email that's coming to yanga@steven.tech should be forwarded to Steven Chukwuma@gmail.com. Okay? So that means that every mail sent to yanga@steven.tech should be forwarded to steven.chukwuma@gmail.com. You click add forwarders and it will be configured. You see, all emails sent to yanga@steven.tech will now be copied to stevenchukwuma@gmail.com. So for now, we'll be deleting this because we don't need it. Delete forwarder. Okay. Then the next thing is file manager. File manager is your storage space for all your files in your cPanel. That's where your website is stored, that's where your emails are stored, that's where almost everything that has to do with files, your images, your videos are stored. So your PHP-admin is your database. This is for a more extensive class. So your domain, this is where it gets interesting. So your domain, your add-on domain, and your subdomain are the different categories connected to one or numerous domains. So for example, if I go to domain, I will see the different domains that are under this account. So like you can see, I have different client domain. I have Empress, I have my tech needs, I have Regis, I have Rotikas, I have the different domains that I have registered under this website or under this hosting platform will be found here. That's for domains. And the next thing is add-on domain. So add-on domains are those domains that you want to add to an existing hosting account. For example, hosting platforms will give you the ability to add different domains up to 10 or 15. That's the beauty of international hosting companies. Nigerian hosting companies will limit the amount of add-on domains you have because of the limited size of storage space you have. And your subdomain, so if you see, I have different add-on domains. So you must have a registered domain in the same hosting company for you to add that domain to an existing hosting plan. If you need further clarification, my details will be dropped at the base of the screen. So you can always contact me whenever you can. So that's your add-on domain. Then for subdomain, like the name implies, subdomain, an extension of your domain. Let's say I want to create a subdomain for steven.tech, and I want to name the subdomain yanga.steven.tech. So that yanga.steven.tech will have its own domain. That's your subdomain. So I come to yanga@steven.tech. I click on create. And it will create a subdomain for me. Now we have yanga.steven.tech. Now we're going to be building our portfolio website on this domain, yanga.steven.tech. So whenever you type yanga.steven.tech, you will see the website we're going to build at the end of this course. So stick around.